cannot get up and move from seat to seat or up and down the aisle. It is a safety issue. I will remind you later on in the cruise. So again, please stay seated. Thank you, folks. We're cruising out onto Lake Victoria. Lake Victoria is named after the largest lake in Africa. But our Lake Victoria was dug over 65 years ago, back when this was a botanical garden. Now you look down to the water, you see it's kind of a tea green color. That is due to the mangrove roots and leaves decomposing in this brackish water. This water is brackish, meaning a combination of salt and fresh water that we get from the Gordon River. Now as I continue on, let's swing around here. And I want you to look to the right-hand side of the boat. Now if you look to the right, you'll see our islands here at Lake Victoria. None of them have any gates, fences, chains, or barriers, due to the fact that the water itself is a natural barrier, and the animals do respect it. We're approaching our first island right now, and our first island is going to be on the left-hand side of the boat. As we approach, I want you to look for two white-handed gibbon. White-handed gibbon are native to Sumatra and the Malay Peninsula. I want you to look for a blonde and a brunette. A blonde and a brunette. I see them. I see the blonde anyway. Second shoulder with a pumpkin on it. They're looking at the pumpkin right now. The second shoulder to your right. There is, the blonde was just on top. The brunette is up there checking out the pumpkin. Okay, they probably put a treat in the pumpkin, but that right there, there's the brunette. The blonde is down below, I believe. She was just on top there. There she is, right in front of you, right here. Now look at her. She's angry about something. Oh, it's a piece of pumpkin she's got. I guess they like pumpkin. I didn't know that. Well, it's a fruit, right? Or a vegetable, who knows what the heck it is. But anyway, the idea is, look how big they look. Would you say, what, 35, maybe 40 pounds? Not the pumpkin, but the white-handed gibbon. I'd say they look like about 35, but they actually only weigh 12 pounds. Why do they look so big? Because nature gave them a special feature. Super thick, super dense hair. Their hair is 2,000 times per square centimeter thicker than our human hair. Now, why did nature do that? Two reasons. Number one, to make them look more threatening to a predator. And number two, they're arboreal. Arboreal means they reside in the treetops 90 to 100% of their lives. They might never come down because of predators. Up in the treetops, they eat nuts, fruits, figs, leaves, flowers, bugs, pumpkins, and whatever they can find up there. Well, what about fruit? I'm sorry, what about water? What about water? There's no water in the treetops. That's where the hair comes in. Their hair is like a giant sponge during a rainstorm. It will absorb 1 day's worth of water. All they gotta do is lick it up off their arms, their legs, their chest, or their companion's back, and they get a drink of water. Isn't that appetizing? They've also been known to catch a bird mid-flight up in the treetops. So add Tweety to the menu. Now as we move on,
look at that monkey, he's hanging.
Look at this next island coming up. I see something swinging on it. That is a buff-cheek gibbon. Buff-cheek gibbons are native to Southeast Asia, Vietnam, Cambodia, and Laos. That is a male right there. Male is dark brown, almost black, with the buff cheeks. Buff means blonde. The female is blonde. She's a sandy blonde, but there is no female on the island. Now, they are called sexually dimorphic. That means the male is a different color than the female at maturity. When they're born blonde, which is the color of the female, so that the babies blend in with their hair for camouflage. When they turn 2 years of age, they turn dark brown like the male right there, and they learn survival skills from him. At age 4, the females return to the blonde, the males stay dark brown, and they are mature adults. They start their families. Now watch, he might brachiate for you. I think he's getting ready to. Watch, now watch this, watch him. Watch his wrists. His wrists are rotating 180 degrees. Can you do that? No, because you don't have ball and socket joints in your wrist. If you did, you could rotate and brachiate at speeds from 20 to 25 miles an hour through the rainforest canopy. Okay, we're going into the back channel right now. As we go into the back channel, look to the right-hand side of the boat.
Thank you. All right.
Now, look on this island right here. We're looking for 2 primates. I might have to swing around because I think they're over on the other side. I'm looking for a langur monkey and a Siamese gibbon, and I believe they're on the other side. Oh, one's in the shelter. Look inside the shelter right now, looking at you right now. That is a langur monkey. Langur monkeys are native to India and Bangladesh. They have a tail. She has a tail that is 3 feet long and her body's only 2 feet long. They are considered sacred by the Hindu. The Hindu believe they are an incarnation of Hanuman, the monkey god. Anytime you see a picture of a Hindu temple, you will more than likely see that langur monkey, well, not that one in specific, but a langur monkey, either inside or outside the Hindu temple, because the Hindu believe they bring good luck. If she stares at you, you will get good luck. Now let's see, I'm looking for the Siamang gibbon on this island. I'm looking for a black, dark brown, almost black object. Primate, I should
It's
say.
in the
Looks like he's
cage.
sleeping.
You see her?
In the cage.
Oh, she's over in there. Yeah. She's in, oh, I see her right here. She's in this, oh, folks, we do not call that a cage. That is politically incorrect. That you know, people take that the wrong way. It is a transportation vehicle. Okay, how's that sound?
She's moving
Yeah,
around.
that's BS to me too. But anyway, we cannot call them cages.
The door's open.
Now, yeah, the doors are. You are correct. So it's an open transportation. No, actually, they go in there. They like to sleep. That's what they transport them. You know, during hurricanes, they'll put them in there and they'll take them off the island there. But actually, she's in there right now, and unfortunately, she's not going to come out. But she looks exactly like the right-handed gibbon. You know, the first ones we saw. Exactly, because they're cousins. They're both from Sumatra and the Malay Peninsula. But she doesn't have white hands. And she doesn't have, and she's not 12 pounds, she's more like 30 to 35 pounds. She's not coming out, so we're just going to kind of keep going here. Anyway, I have a question for you. Does anyone know the difference between a monkey and an ape? Does anyone really care? Okay, I'm going to tell you anyway. Monkeys have tails, apes do not. Alright? Usually kids know that. But monkeys have tails, apes do not. Look to the right-hand side of the boat. Let's see if we can see a family or a troop of black-handed spider monkeys on this island. They're over there on the far side.